Happy October 6, 2018, and this is the cards for today. We have the message of the Judgment card, the Emperor, and the Six of Staves. So today calls for deep thinking when it comes to your next step, decisions that you'll make that will not only affect you, but affect others. It's time to get a clear head, to think of all the good, the bad, any missteps, just seeing ahead, right? All the good and bad that could happen in a decision, but knowing that you have to have a clear mind and let go of any form of judgment, guilt, worry, any form of overthinking or misunderstanding something, and then getting into your position to make the decisions that need to be made. That would be the Emperor. And then the Six of Staves is all about celebrating the fact that you could see things for what they really are and not what you want them to be or what you're told that they should be. And this way you could make the best decision possible. The time for celebration is another moment to remember all that you've learned along the way in coming to this point of the Six of Staves, a moment, a time to celebrate and to be grateful for all the lessons learned along the way. And just remembering, most importantly, is the strength that it will take for you to really think clearly without any preconceived ideas. And that's the hardest thing for anyone to do, is to think for themselves. And more times people will think that they are thinking for themselves, but they're really not. So today's a lesson in really looking at how things are. And it's really also a message of who has the power to, right, to really say what is right or what is wrong. So the Emperor is sitting in the middle with all the power. And then there's judgment. So with the judgment, there's suffering of self, but there's also suffering of others. And then there's a celebration. So the idea of who's right or wrong is really depending on the person. So that's another way of looking at it. So just because one person is celebrating, someone else could be sad at the same time. So this day is divided in some sense in celebrating and not celebrating.